All right, I'm back. And this time I'm back with some great news because I'm now organizing a little challenge for myself so I can brush up on my speaking and writing skills. I'm not going to specifically write essays or provide speaking sample answers for you, but rather we're going to be working on idea generation and our input. I mean, our language, how we can um, concisely and precisely deliver our thoughts by speaking and writing. And to do that, we're going to be analyzing comments on Reddit, um, covering different topics. And now I've just asked AI to help us with this challenge. So my request was, I'm reading comments on Reddit to have a wider set of ideas for IELTS speaking and writing. Give me a list of topics I should focus on so I can prepare for the exam while learning some practical stuff. So we're not just going to prepare for the exam, but rather learn some practical stuff at the same time. So yeah, like here, AI is just mm, approving our point, and then uh, down here, I asked AI, give me 30-day plan. Since we're aiming for band 9, I wouldn't read Reddit randomly. I treat it as idea training rather than entertainment. The goal is to finish the month with 200 to 300 useful chunks, 150 plus advanced words in context, 300 plus practical ideas. Examples you can naturally use in speaking part 2 and 3 and writing task 2. All right, daily routine. It's going to take us around 60 to 90 minutes, and I'm totally up for it. So read one Reddit discussion with at least 100 comments. All right. Here we've got the steps. Step to 15 minutes. Write down 5 useful expressions, 5 advanced words, 3 interesting opinions, and 1 memorable real life example. Step 3, answer one IELTS speaking part 3 question using the ideas from what you read. Step 4, write one task 2 paragraph using those ideas. All right, perfect. I'm going to be doing step 1 and 2 together with you, and I'm going to be doing step 3 and 4 on my own. Let's get started. Our first topic is going to be about education. So our first idea is why universities become expensive. Let's start. Why university is becoming expensive. All right. Well, let's start with this one. Honestly, I hate being in America sometimes. This kind of a rant, but oh well, I might not be able to register for classes at all next semester due to being middle class. This kind of a rant, but well, I might not be able to register for classes at all next semester due to being middle class. All right, not poor enough for Pell Grants, need-based scholarships. However, not rich enough for my parents to pay for my college in full. I have $10,612,000 as a prior balance, and I'm not sure how they expect me or people in my situation to pay it. My private loan got rejected, so I had to send another request to the school to try again, and honestly, just tired of this whole situation. If any parents see this, take this from me. Make sure to have a college fund set aside for your kids so they don't have to go through this. I'm going to my sophomore year, so this whole situation sucks, but I'll keep trying until I have no other options left. Thanks for listening to my TED Talk. All right, let's start. All right, this is our comment. This kind of a rant. This is kind of a rant. Okay, what is a rant? Let's check it out. A rant, meaning this is kind of a rant. A long, loud, angry speech or piece of writing where someone complains about something. All right, here we have got a word rant. So the word rant means a long speech or piece of writing where someone complains about something. So I can say I just came across to a rant on social media, and that was really emotional because the guy complaining about, I'm sorry, because the guy complaining about how university costs are soaring was just becoming really insane. Yeah, we can say so. I might not be able to register for classes at all next semester due to being middle class. So middle class is like having not a lot of money and being average, yeah. Not poor enough for Pell Grants. Pell Grants, I think, money given for poor people, yeah. Pell Grant meaning is a need-based form of financial aid provided by the US government to undergraduate student that does not need to be repaid. Targets low-income individuals relying on the PFSA form to determine exact aid amounts. All right. Pell Grants. Financial aid given to low-income people with no intention of repaying. A need-based scholarship. Um, this kind of scholarships are for those who are again from low income families and they have a need for a scholarship. Anyways, let's check it out. Need-based grants, need-based scholarship. Are financial aid awards given to students based on their family's financial situation to help pay for school. And like other scholarships, you do not have to pay the money back. All right. However, not rich enough for my parents to pay for my college in full. Pay in full, we can take this one. Pay in full. Like make the complete payment, yeah? I have $10,612,000 as a prior balance. Have something, something, something as a prior balance. I can say, well, before I got into university, I had around $5,000 as a prior balance. So I was freaking out a little, I can say. I'm not sure how they expect me or people in my situation to pay it. My private loan got rejected, so I had to send another request to the school to try again. And honestly, just tired of this whole situation. We can say tired of this whole situation. That's a good one, actually. If any parents see this, take this from me. And what does the kid want to say here? Take this from me. Believe me or what? All right, yeah. Take this from me means very close to believe me, but it still is, but it's a little stronger and more personal. Trust me because I'm speaking from my own experience. Hmm, take this from me. All right, that's a good one. Take this from me. Trust me because I have experienced it myself. All right, make sure you have a college fund set aside. Have a college fund set aside, like you've saved it, yeah, for your kids so they don't have to go through this. Go through something means to experience an unpleasant situation and go through this. So experience an unpleasant situation. I'm going to my sophomore year. Sophomore is your second year at school and not at school at university. Yeah, second year of high school or college. So this whole situation sucks. Like it's really bad, it means. But I'll keep trying until I have no other options left. Keep trying until I have no other options left. You might want to say when you are having a speaking part to topic, I kept trying until I had no other options left, and I was completely hopeless. Yeah. Thanks for listening to my TED Talk. All right, we learned some pretty great chunks from here, and let's continue. What people say here. Just go to community college for 1 to 2 years and then transfer if you can afford it. So the person like Bishmallah 24 is just telling that sh like the person should go to the community college where the tuition fees are usually relatively lower compared to private universities or the ones um, that charge a lot of money. The only thing you will be missing out on education wise, missing out on education wise, is the name brand of UMD. Education wise is a very cool phrase, like regarding education, it means, all right? Um, let me copy paste this one. Just go to community college. Let's learn community college as well. Yes, a local 2 year school that offers affordable higher education, job training, and associate degrees. All right. And then transfer if you can afford it. Transfer to another university. The only thing you'll be missing out on education wise, like regarding education wise means regarding education, in terms of education, when it comes to education, is the name brand of UMD when it comes to getting internships and stuff. That's pretty much it, to be honest. That's pretty much it. It means that's all. That's all. Nothing more to talk about. Nothing more to share, I would just say. All right. If you transfer, you still get the name brand benefit, but UMD isn't that hard of a flex once you get into the job market. Beautiful. Look at this one. If you transfer, you still get the name brand benefits. Like the name brand benefit is like if you get into top university and the university has a pretty good reputation, once you graduate from this university, when you enter the job market, you might get a lot of benefit from having studied at this university. For example, let's say I'm a Harvard graduate. I graduated from Harvard. So everybody knows Harvard, of course, yeah? And when I'm getting into a job, when people know that I graduated from Harvard, I might have some perks, yeah? I might have some advantages just because I graduated from Harvard. Yeah, the name gets the name brand's benefit. I guess yeah, that's pretty much it. But still, let's check what AI tells and let's see whether I was right or wrong. Um, get the name brand benefit, the name brand's benefit meaning. The advantage of being associated with a well-known and respected prestigious brand, company, or institution. Yeah, you see, name brand doesn't refer to only products like Nike or Apple. It can also refer to a famous university. You see, a prestigious company, a well-known employer, a recognized organization. Even if you only studied there for 2 years, you still get the name brand benefit. Working at Google gives you the name brand benefit. People buying designer clothes for the name brand benefits. You see, people buy designer clothes with name brand benefit. Yeah. Yeah, I love the explanation here. And let's just copy the example from here as well. All right. And but UMD isn't that hard of a flex. Isn't that hard of a flex? It's something that you are not going to be, you can't be proud of. Flex is like something that you can brag about, yeah? Flex, something like bragging, we can say. I can flex my new Rolex if I have a Rolex, you want to get into the job market. Job market is like where you seek for the job. Regionally, it's a good flex if you are in the region. I guess so. In a way that relates in a region, yeah. Well, regarded businesses, engineers, it's in policy programs. In the first 2 years in CC, you won't have the name brand benefit, so it will be hard to get internships, research opportunities. You still get internships. I transferred into UMD. You just gotta work twice as hard, but it's doable. You see, beautiful language here as well. Um, let's, yep, let's do it this way. Oh, gotta work twice as hard. It's doable. It means it's possible. I like the language here. If you go to community college and transfer to UMD, your bachelor's degree will have the UMD brand name stamped on it. Community college is a great lower cost alternative. Apprenticing in the trades is a great alternative too. Great language here as well. So, yep. Community college is a great lower cost alternative. Something is a great lower cost alternative. I can say, well, I had two options. I could have bought MacBook, or I could have just I could have just chosen HP. And the last option was a great and lower cost alternative. It still does the same job, we can say. Apprenticing is like uh, learning from a master or from an expert of the field. Apprenticing in the trade is a great alternative too. And that's a great language as well. Apprenticing in the trades, like being an apprentice in the trade. I'm truly sorry. I can totally relate to this. I can relate to this. Like I feel the same. Yeah. You literally just typed how I felt. This feels like a safe space, so I'm just going to rant with you. Rant. We learned this one, yeah, right here. A long speech or a piece of writing where someone complains about something. I'm just going to complain with you. I'm a first gen immigrant. College is so expensive in America. I managed to pay my way through undergraduate, but now I'm in graduate school, and it costs uh, 200, 2000, $20,000 for three courses just one semester. Managed to pay my way through. Pay my way through. What does it mean? Pay my way through, meaning to pay all of your own costs and expense during a specific period. Hmm. All right. Pay my way through. To pay all your own costs during one period. All right. The best way to get a graduate degree is to get a job in your field first, then have your employer pay for it. My husband and I both did this and didn't have to pay a penny for our semesters or his PhD. We can take this one, didn't have to pay a penny for something. You can say, well, the other day I was having lunch at one of the local restaurants, and all of a sudden I had an insect inside my foot, and that was horrifying. I just couldn't eat. I just couldn't continue eating. And I complained to the manager about the situation that happened with me, and I didn't have to pay a penny, pay a penny for the lunch because everything was horrible. Everything was horrible. The problem for my field was you can't get a job without a higher degree, so it's a catch 22. It's a catch 22. What does it mean? It's a catch 22, meaning a problem where you cannot win because the rules and conditions fight each other. Beautiful, you see. Let's check with Cambridge. An impossible situation where you are prevented from doing one thing until you have done another thing that you cannot do until you have done the first thing. That's insane, you see. I like the language. Catch 22. And let's ask AI to give us examples. Give examples with catch 22. Yeah, a no-win situation. I can't get a job because I don't have experience, but I can get experience because no one will hire me. It's a catch 22. All right, yes. It's Regent's fault. He didn't want an educated pro le, le- what proletariat? I don't know that honestly. Let's see.
Proletariat.
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 All right, proletariat. The proletariat is a social class of wage earners who do not own the means of production and must sell their labor power to survive. Like the people in the bottom of the social hierarchy, like from lower income families. All right, yeah, it's about student loan. All right. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for now. We've learned a lot of great chunks. I'm gonna continue on my own. I'm gonna share the link as well. You're just going to search why is college so expensive, and you're gonna have this beautiful comment section. And that's going to help you a lot with your idea generation and with some useful chunks of language that you can use either in writing or speaking. But mostly be sure to use them in speaking because some of them are pretty informal. So you better be on the lookout. So yeah, that was the end of our day one, and I'll see you all tomorrow in day two. See you.